Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Kemi Lawyer in Lagos, Nigeria. Today is Tuesday, the 18th of May, 2021. And a piece of news that came to me this morning really shocked me, but it's not shocking anymore. Bidemi Rufai is in the hands of the FBI on U.S. soil. If you don't know who he is, you might know him from the APC youth thing in Ijebu-Ode, but he's also a special advisor for special duties. He's an aide for special duties for a governor, Governor Dakwa Abiodun. It is very sad that these things keep happening. The reason I'm doing this video is because what Bidemi was arrested for in America directly affects me. I have children in the United States, my 34-year-old son and my 29-year-old son who's going to be 30. My children are suffering right now. I watch you guys say you want to go to Canada, you want to go to America, you want Plan B, but you don't know the suffering that some of our children are going through right now because of the COVID pandemic. I have a son in Los Angeles who works between Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Washington. Washington as in the state of Washington, Seattle, Washington. And because of the COVID thing, you can't move to another state up and down anymore like before, and there are restrictions. So if you're a businessman that usually flies to Seattle, Washington, or back to California and all, you have to be careful. You have to wear masks everywhere. You have to have taken your vaccine. You can't enter certain places without your vaccine cards. I'm in America right now. I just can't warm to any to man travel to see Washington as we go on places here. Bidemi Rufai was arrested for stealing COVID unemployment money. Do you know the amount of money he stole is actually more than what Hush Puppy stole combined? Hush Puppy is said to have allegedly stolen about $495 million from different accounts, business accounts, BEC mills, everything. But Bidemi Rufai was sitting here in the governor's office in Ogun State, and he was applying for COVID benefits with his brother or his accomplice over there. Be brother and you, be accomplice and you. But our people in file tax returns want G social security number Orishishi in your America. That's your NIN number in America, social security number. They're using it to apply for benefits in people's names, impersonating people, and using United States tax forms. If you know the U.S. tax form 1040, they said they found a stash of it in his belongings. And they withdrew almost $600 million. Bidemi is not coming back to Nigeria. He's facing 30 years in prison. But she wants to see, Mama gets into the US as soon as Tomati Shimbe in 12 noon or 9 a.m., which is 2 outside here. I'm going to contact people over there, the FBI. I want to know where he is, first of all, because Omar Belosoda on US Marshals name. He's not going to be able to be in a prison. They're going to put him at the Marshals. You are wearing Agbada, you are doing Lekki big boy, Bidemi, Asholenye, okay? Thumbs down to the EFCC. These people are stealing out of the U.S. government money, and they're going into very sensitive areas of the government. They're applying for benefits that they don't have. Omomigba 500 from pandemic stimulus. These one-time checks they're giving them. In California, the rent for a 2-bedroom is $2,500 a month. $2,500 is $1.7 million and will get me a nice apartment, even service apartment in Lagos. But $2,500 a month is a lot. And that's California for that matter, because it's more expensive there. An average place like New Jersey, Maryland, maybe Atlanta, you'll find a 2-bedroom for like $1,700 a month. It's still a lot of money compared to the standards of living of America. At the end of the day, okay, these people are getting $1,300. When Donald Trump was there, he gave everybody $1,300 a stimulus check. The $1,300 doesn't even cover your rent, not talking your car payment, your cable, your water, your everything else, Thomas Sonny bills, So everybody, to all Americans, was so short of everything. That's why we say savings. And many people don't have savings anymore. Elomis lose entire savings to Yahoo boys in Nigeria. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say, Kamilara, that's why I'm speaking in my language, part of it, because this affects my children directly. At the end of the day, Governor Newsom, California Governor Newsom, the other day I was just reading that he wants to put an extra stimulus payment from the state for $600 to some people, not everybody. These people have no money. These children have no money. On Mother's Day, my son said, I don't care about Mother's Day. I don't care about any holiday, Mommy. I don't celebrate any holidays anymore. We have no money. When I left the United States and Canada, at least the last time I went, the little bit of money I had left in my account, maybe $4,000, I emptied it last year for my children. $4,000 is a lot of money here, but I emptied it for my children. It's nothing, but it was something they got. Because when the government, especially Lade, my son who's in Los Angeles, when the government tells you to stay at home, did you see what LA went through? Los Angeles, they told them to stay at home. They were at home forever. 4 different lockdowns. March to May, May to, now. I showed you guys all this stuff. And then the government has to take social security benefits for the elderly and whoever, is eligible for that. Kaide is here with me in Nigeria. Okay, even KJ needs stimulus benefits. What were we get? Did we get pandemic stimulus benefits here in Nigeria? He's American. KJ should be able to get stimulus benefits. But okay, he doesn't work in the United States, but he's still a citizen. Something, Sha. If I sent him to go and live with his brothers, he would have gotten something tiny. But at the end of the day, he wasn't living there and he wasn't working. The ones living there and working and told not to come to work, okay, when California said everybody must be inside, nothing must open, they lose their jobs. They're laid off. And they have to file for unemployment. So the unemployment money, Loma Fuoni Owotoni, for example, when I was in America, I was making $5,000 a week at one particular job as a pharmacist. I was a pharmacy manager and I was a health-wise coordinator at CVS. My salary was $20,000 a month. That's a lot, $5,000 a week. Now, look at that $5,000 a week. Sometimes in 2005, I had an accident at work. So instead of going to work, I was on disability. I had to file for Social Security, and I also had to file unemployment. Eventually, they gave me $2,000. I was making $5,000 a week. I ended up getting $2,000. Technically, it's not as much, but it's still something. It is that money that I filed for to keep me going with my bills. Lawon Bidemi Rufai àtàwọn accomplices alone l'America. That's the money they dip their hands into. Now, this is the biggest story today in Nigeria, and they will not report it. Oh, ni report it, madake. Okay, all the US journalists have even started calling me. Some of them are already messaging me already. Because this is a bigger amount of money than Hush Puppy. 489 million versus 600 million. Bidemi, lenye. Asho lenye. Owa Durombi by Lekki. I saw him at a party here last year. Owa wa ni Lekki bi onse big boy. Ongbe moto kiri onse gbogbo. So all this big boy motto, it was not Akpo Abiodun's money, Abi. It was not the government's money. But then the EFCC is there. Who needs to look whether you have been stealing from the government to here? Governor Abiodun needs to look at his coffers to see that he has been stealing here too. And the government of Nigeria is telling journalists in different media houses not to broadcast these kind of stories because it gives Nigeria big PR. Now it's affiliated to a governor. It is very important to broadcast them. If I don't see this stuff on everybody's website today, I'll continue making videos. Okay, I have the US side of things. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the 19th, is the next hearing for Woodbury. Olale Kankonle, the one that allegedly won $15.2 million. That boy that used to do Yahoo in South Africa, then went to Dubai and then was taken with Hush Puppy. Tomorrow is his hearing. I'll be covering it. So go to my youtube.com/Kemi Talks Gist. That's where I usually update it from. I'm back in journalism now and PR, so I'm very busy on all ends. Just be checking all my pages. Thanks for watching. Very sad. Bidemi Rufai arrested by US feds. They gave him the OBOKK treatment. He was on his way into the plane to come back to Nigeria. They nabbed him. 30 years he's facing. Oh my, Oti one prison, from Agbada to prison. Oh shit, oh bad. Well, thank you very much.